What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the RC Business Channel. So today we're going to talk about building credit the most cost-effective way possible. This is what I tell my clients personally, and this is what I've personally done. So my first option is really you want to get a nice set of accounts that are reporting with a soft pull, right? You don't want any hard pulls. You want to keep that to a minimum. So when it's time for you to go get funding or go apply for whatever credit stacking round that you want to, you don't have too many inquiries, right? Everybody knows about the Experian inquiry removal hack. It doesn't really work for TransUnion Equifax after you've already done it a couple times. So you want to keep those inquiries down to a minimum, right? Some people say inquiries don't really matter, this, that, and the other. Every profile is different. Everybody's environment is different. Banks look at certain regions differently, right? So you want to keep those data points as low as possible so you don't have any problems whenever you're applying for funding or credit stacking or whatever you're going to go try to go do, right? So with Credit Strong, my personal suggestion would be, if you have a blank score, you have low credit, you rebuilding credit, bad credit, you want to start off with the Credit Strong revolving account, right? Because with a revolving account, you instantly start off with $500. Now, it might sound small, like what the hell I can do with $500? Like, relax yourself, we build them. You want to take that, and over time, it's going to go up to $1,000, right? Small limit, but slow motion better than no motion, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go get the revolving. We're going to start where we at and we're going to build. So with these accounts, you have no credit check and you have a $500 over to $1,000 in a revolving line of credit, right? So for installments, me personally, I don't like the regular installments that Credit Strong offers. I just don't feel like they're big enough for my goals or whatever I'm trying to do, right? So me personally, if you can manage making these payments for at least a year, I would say go ahead and just get the CS Max. With the CS Max, you have four options. You have $2,500 all the way up to $25,000. Me personally, I say skip those two, get the $10,000 or get the $25,000. Now, that might not be in everybody's budget, but I'm just giving you data points and different tactics you can use to build up that score. With a 25K, you wouldn't have any problems going to Prosper, Lending Tree, Lending Club, wherever to get a personal loan, because you've already shown that you can handle $10,000 to $25,000 worth of debt, right? So the next thing I would do, I would go to Kickoff, right? They have a secure card. Well, it's not a secure card, it's a cash card, but it acts as if it's a secure card. You can take this, that's trade line number 3, right? You take these, you build on it. This card is offered by Kickoff, but it's backed by Coastal Community Bank, right? So you want to start building those data points and finding out who's doing the underwriting for these cars or whatever. So it's real cool. I like this one. I gave it to my client, told him to go ahead and get these and just let it sit. Use it to get gas, use it to get groceries, you know what I'm saying, snacks. Outside of that, don't even use it too often. And then my fourth primary that I suggest is Meet Ava. So you're somebody who uses subscriptions a lot, like Netflix, Hulu, you know what I mean, BET, whatever, you know what I mean. This is cool. It'll give you upwards of a $2,500 line of credit for your subscriptions. And my personal favorite, they don't do credit checks, right? So between Credit Strong, revolving, Kickoff, you should be starting out with at least about 4K in lines of credit once everything's said and done, right? Which is cool, because once you go to apply for funding, more than likely you're going to give you $3,500 plus, depending on what AUs you add. I sell those if you need them, and what other accounts that you have on your report, right? So these are some good starter accounts. That's no hard pull. That should get you where you need to be at, right? You shouldn't have any problems going to get a car, going to stack multiple auto loans if you're trying to do Turo. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have any problems.